So hey friends, we're out here at Abilene State Park this weekend. We wanted to come out and do a little video and kind of show you what to expect when you arrive at Lolapalooza. Now it visually starts at 4 o'clock on October 21st. And a lot of people will get here and check in sooner. I think even a few are staying a few days ahead of time, and that's fine. We'll all meet up at the Wagon Wheel at 4 o'clock, and that's where you'll pick up your t-shirts, and we'll have a little bit of a meet and greet, and you can see the schedule of what all's going to be going on during the event. So we're going to go for a bike ride and show you around this lovely campground. So stay tuned till the end so you don't miss any of the details.
She's lost. She's lost on land again. They lost my friend. Lost on land again.
Going down the nature trail to see where it pops out. There are so many great trails in this park. Most of them are hiking and biking friendly, and they all connect the different areas of the park. So we were exploring and trying to figure out what trail went where. It was a lot of fun. This particular trail went from one of the other camping loops to the Wagon Wheel. Here we found it. That's fun. So this is the Wagon Wheel loop right behind me. This is where all of the events and stuff are going to take place, and a lot of people are camped here. If you're not camped here, if you're in one of the other loops and you want to come up, there's some day use parking just right here, right down this road. There's some just right there, and then there's some more as you go down. So it's not a terrible walk up, or if you need to ride your bike or something. So if you do have a reservation in the Wagon Wheel area, there will be a little sign with your name on it in front of your spot so that there won't be any confusion when you get here. So we're going to go right around the loop a little bit and let you see what it looks like. Morning. So we're here in the middle of the Wagon Wheel, kinda. I don't feel like I'm really intruding because there's really nothing going on, and there's a whole bunch of empty spots. Now, during Lolapalooza, I don't foresee there being any empty spots, and some are doubling up, so it'll look a little different. This is the meeting hall in the middle, and there's a big chess set right there. Very cool, very shady, lots of picnic tables. Fire rings throughout. Hopefully we can have fires. We got here this weekend and there are burn ban signs up everywhere. No campfires allowed. We're gonna go find a park ranger or somebody to clarify with if we can have one of those propane fires, because I know several of my friends have those. So we will go and find somebody to ask questions to here in a minute. So it's kind of weird how they do it. It says on the front sign, this is campsite 1 through 36, but then they're numbered. This is site 1, but it's actually 2 sites with 2 separate hookups. So you'll have one right in front of that and one on each side of that. So as you can see, we will be packed in here like sardines. Yes. We are also taking volunteers for anybody that wants to do a shuttle. So if you're in a vehicle, like if you're car camping, then you might want to do that. And you could go pick up folks that are staying in one of the other loops or over in the yurts or something. That would also make the parking issue easier. So yeah, I did ask her if people could just, randomly park behind other RVs if there's room. And she said that they would rather we didn't. So there's lots of parking right here. Looks like, 7 or 8, 9, 10 spots maybe if you, yeah. And then the group area is right there. So you just have to walk right up there and take a left. So those 2 hookups right there are not reservable. This area right here is not reservable. So there's space for 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 vehicles at best up here. So this was not happening when I first found this place. But right now this road is closed. They're doing some work on it. And the tent camping is right there. So, but because this road's closed, you pretty much have to go all the way around the park to get anywhere. But it's a beautiful park. Good place to ride a bike. I wanted to mention a couple other things, and the first one, I know I've mentioned this before. Not everybody that comes to Lollapalooza is a YouTuber, but quite a few people are. And if you're not comfortable being in front of a camera, just if you let us know, we will be as respectful as we can possibly be. But this year, with the wagon wheel being the way it is, there really isn't any way to guarantee that you won't be in the back of some shot somewhere. So just kind of keep that in mind, and you'll figure out who's got the cameras rolling where, and you can just step aside. And like I said, everybody's super respectful about that sort of thing. So don't really worry too much about that. If you're a little camera shy, you won't be after this. So earlier, Vicki and I rode up to the front desk and asked the girl a few questions. We asked her about the burn ban. Is it okay if we have those propane fire pits that they have that you can just turn it on and off? She said yes, absolutely. Really, the only thing that's banned is wood fires. So charcoal's okay, propane cookers, all of that's fine. Just no wood fires at this time. That could change by the end of October. We really don't know. Of course, as usual, we're playing it by ear. So we asked her how everybody is supposed to go about checking in. All the reservations are under the name of the Lolapalooza, but when you get there, if you know your campsite number, just tell her. But I'm also going to supply her with a master list, so she'll be able to look up and see where you're supposed to be. Like I said, when you get to the wagon wheel, you'll see a little sign with your name on it, so you'll know which parking spot to go in, because we do have people doubled up on certain sites. So there are like 4 or 5 tent campers that are coming, that are kind of somebody that's going to be on one of those third parking spots. So the way you guys are going to have to do it is a little bit different. You'll just say the name of one of the people that you're going to be sharing with that's in an RV, and just let them know that you're with, whoever, Billy Strong or whoever you're next to. If you're not sure who you're with, just shoot me an email. My email address is in the description below, and I'll be able to tell you which site you're in and what name to drop. There's supposed to be a discounted day use fee of $3 if you don't have a Texas State Park Pass. So be sure and ask them about that at the front desk if they don't charge you that amount. And I also wanted to clarify with her about parking. So again, the wagon wheel, if you've got a reservation there, then you are assured a parking spot. But if you don't, there's 5, I think, parking spots right when you get inside the wagon wheel. And we'll have a little sign up that says visitor. And those will be for anybody who might be mobility impaired. And then there's right down this little tiny trail, there's another parking area that's got enough room for at least 10 cars. And a few feet down from that is another little parking area that holds 4 or 5 more. So there shouldn't be any problem. But they don't want you driving up and parking on the side of the road or behind another RV just to park if you're there just to join the group. So the logistics will be easier to understand when you get here. It'll all make sense. So if you would like to help with things such as if you have spare tables and canopies and want to bring those so we can use those for the potluck dinner and stuff like that, please do. Don't go out and buy anything though. There's enough of us that already have those items that if just 2 or 3 people bring them, we'll have plenty. So I think I've covered all the pertinent information. And if I haven't, feel free to drop me a comment below or send me an email, and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability. But I can't wait. I hope to see you there October 21st to the 24th here at Abilene State Park. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay awesome, my friends. He's teaching his dog to climb a tree. That's pretty cool. They're a search and rescue trainer. The dog is like, okay, now what, Dad? Didn't fall out of the tree. Oh, he fell out of the tree. That sucked.